Hello, Assalamu alaikum. This is Tawhid Hassan, and I am presenting my course review backend API project to you. So, in this video, will be divided by into two parts. The first part will be the explanation of the features of this project, and the second part will be the API testing. As you can see in the repo, you can have instruction to clone the project and install the project step by step, and you can see the features of this project. I handled errors with Zod library with custom messages for various types of errors, and I performed CRUD operation. I handled transaction and rollbacks, pagination, filtering, and sorting, and I used middleware to intercept execution of asynchronous operation in Mongoose, and I facilitated dynamic updates using transaction and rollbacks for primitive and non-primitive data as well. The technology used in this project is TypeScript as a programming language and Express.js as the web framework and the Mongoose as the object data modeling. And here is the application route we'll test later. So as you can see, this is my project in integrated development mode in GitHub. So my project consists various folder like config, errors, interface, middlewares, modules. All the modules in the project in modules folder. Each module consists consists of interface, model, controller, and service and route. The business logic is in the service file, and we handle request and response in controller, and we have routes in our route folder. So I will explain the first part of implement error handling in the project. So inside the middlewares, I have global error handlers. I handled all various types of error in here by writing custom error functions, and I am sending a common response pattern to the user for all of the errors, and this is must for a industry standard web application. We have rod error, validation error, cast error, and duplicate errors, and I perform all the CRUD operation in service file of every module. So for example, in course module, I I perform CRUD operation for create course into DB, get all course from the database, update a single course, and get best course from the DB. Before explaining transaction and rollback, I want to explain enable pagination, filtering, and sorting by field in a specific order. And I applied pagination, filtering, and sorting in this route. Get all codes from BD. So I will have to extract all of the necessary property from the payload that will become into the request. So I will check according to the condition, and I've taken a empty array, and I will push one by one. I will push the queries one by one according to the condition. If condition accepts, then it will push the query, and then I finally find all the courses, and it's been sorting, and it's been paginating, and we can say limiting, and the final response will be like this: page, limit, total, and total count, and the final result. And from service, we will show the final response to the user with success true, status code, message, and meta, a object coming from service, and the final data. Now I want to explain. dynamically update course where I implemented transaction and rollbacks in database operations. So where I did the transaction and rollback operation for database. I started the transaction. I extracted non-primitive data like tags, array of object details, an object, and the primitive courses data by spread operator. And I wrote a if condition for details object for dynamically insert. After it's been modified, it will be added as a property of this object, and the final modified updated data will be inserted in the course collection. So I write condition for array of object as well. For the at first I deleted the necessary data and I added the new item in the tag. And finally, I commit the transaction and end the session. If anything wrong happens, I will abort the transaction and end the session, and I will show a customize error to the users. After it commit transaction, I will find the final data and send to the controller. This is how I handle dynamic updating using transactional rollbacks in for the database transactions. Now I want to show a middleware which is we can call prehook as well to calculate the weeks between the start date from the start date and the end date. Here is the middleware. Now it's clear how error has been handling, how CRUD operation and in which file is happening, transaction and rollbacks, and pagination filtering and sorting, as well as dynamic updates. Now I will start the second part of the video, which is API testing. So I want to show you the primitive data updates and non-primitive data updates as well. So I divided update into three parts: primitive, object, and array of object. So let's try with primitive. The price is now 56 and when I will update it will be 45. Let's update it. As you can see, it's been updated successfully. Let's go to the object. So I will change the level from beginner to advanced. I will update. So I'm updating a non-primitive data. As you can see, it's been updated successfully from beginner to advanced. And I will delete the coins and insert another one for the same file. So here is the coins is deleted is true and I will insert coins which is deleted is false. So let's update. As you can see, inserted point is inserted. I want to show some of sorting like tags. If I select tags, so it will sort the data which is have web32. Let's check. So this is have web32 and we can try another min price and max price. So let's try. So here. So thank you for being with me and see you again. Have a great day.